When I read articles like this, when I watch how democratic cities and states are ran, I can't help but conclude that the left supports crime. Whenever you see something really effective that could take out a lot of problems in America or maybe even the world, they seem to have a problem with it. Like a wall. A wall is a really cheap, easy idea. Asking for an ID when you're going out to vote. That's something that's very effective. Can't do it. We can spend $95 billion in aid towards areas of the world that have been in war for hundreds of years and won't stop or anything more than what we do. But when it comes to things like this, I can't help but think that the left supports crime. Chicago will drop controversial ShotSpotter gunfire detection system. Before I start my speed run, I'm going to tell you what this is. And because I didn't know myself, I had to look it up today because normally when I read news articles and they say that the left is ending something, it's usually something good. And I had to find it from the ACLU what these things are. There are these things. These things are popped up all over America. It's not just Chicago. It's not just the wonderful places that are tourist attractions, if you know what I'm saying. It's everywhere. And under their own website, this is the ShotSpotter website, they have a 4-step process. Check this out. Gunfire, it goes to the sensor tells them about it, and that just tells the police. It's really cheap, excuse me, it's really effective. So why are they ending it? Well, just like the ACLU would love to tell you, there's 4 problems with it, and every problem is racism. So in case you're new around here, I am about to do a news speed run. I'll take a couple of stories of the day. I'll compile the details down on the cliff notes. And if you want more, down in the description box will be links to where I found my articles. Having said that, all right, well, I already read the headline, so I'm not about to do that twice. ShotSpotter is a surveillance technology that uses acoustic sensors to detect and locate gunshots, alerting law enforcement in real time. But it's been met with controversy for now, not only being very costly, but alleged inaccurate, ineffective, and even biased. Now, I'm going to pick apart this liberal bullshit right here. First of all, costly, under their own website. Chicago spends $9 million a year, and up until about right now, it's spent about $49 million since 2018. It's somewhere in this article right here. Yes. Chicago will stop using shot spotters in September. The city has spent about $49 million. So it's about $9 million a year from Chicago, the 3rd largest city in America. That's a fart in the wind for them. Now, when it comes to being ineffective, inaccurate, stuff like this. Now, according to ShotSpotter's own website, and something else that this liberal POS would like to point out, is that 84% of all of these are false accusations. This thing will pick up anything. Right here it is. According to research conducted by MacArthur Justice Center at the Northwestern School of Law, 89% of Chicago's deployments deployed by ShotSpotters turned out to be no gun-related crime, and 86% led to any crime at all. But you know what? 14% do that would have not been caught at all if it wasn't for this system. So if it's really cheap, and even though it does pull up a lot of red flags, pulls up a lot of other crimes, what is the only problem that it could be? Well, here we go. First, at the MacArthur Justice Center details, the ShotSpotter is deployed overwhelmingly in communities of color, which is total bullshit when it comes to Chicago. I gotta be real, I looked it up. Chicago's population, 40% white, 40% black, 20% other, and it's dispersed throughout the city. There are no black neighborhoods in Chicago. It's just all mixed cities there. Let's see what the second problem is. ShotSpotter's methodology is used to provide evidence against defendants in criminal cases, but isn't transparent and hasn't been peer-reviewed. In other words, can we trust the ShotSpotter system? They're used by cops, which is what their third point is. Further calling into question the appropriateness of ShotSpotter's evidence and use in courts is the third problem. The company's apparent tight relationship with law enforcement. A ShotSpotter expert admitted in 2016, for example, that the company reclassified sounds from a helicopter to a bullet at request. So this system right here was originally set up to pick up helicopter sounds, and the police said, hey, wait a minute, if you switch that over to the gunshots, we might be able to find some crime with that. So of the three reasons, first one is it's put in black neighborhoods, which that's not really true. Second one is there's nobody else looking at what they do because they're not peer reviewed. Third is the police uses them. And then fourth and final, it's still at the debate whether ShotSpotter's technology is even effective, because they're going to go over the same thing that this article pointed out in the first place, that 84% of what they're detecting is false. Does that really matter? I mean, that's like looking at cameras, and yeah, a lot of times you look at cameras, what happened didn't happen. I'm telling you, after absorbing as much time as I have on how Democrats like to run their cities and states, I'm convinced that the left supports crime. Come at me in the comment section if you disagree. But this has been Josh with Chirac. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe. Thank you for your time.